VIP legal is the terminology that I've given to my monthly subscription service, effectively. Hello, my name's Stephen Mather, solicitor, and I help small business owners with a wide range of legal problems from startup to exit and everything in between. And the reason why I call it VIP legal is because the clients that are on that are treated more like a VIP than anything else. So they get priority access to me. And without wanting to sound too arrogant or big-headed, that's effectively what you're buying, which is the ability to just drop me an email at any time and ring up at any time and say, Stephen, I've got this problem. The idea behind that and the clients that is ideal for are the larger end of the small business marketplace and some medium-sized businesses. So from a legal definition, a small business is anything up to about £10 million, 150 staff. And at that level, generally, you've got a number of legal issues across the course of a year or a month. And the clients that really appreciate and really appreciate that service and value it are the ones that have a multitude of different legal issues that they need to talk about. The idea behind the VIP legal is to allow those small businesses, they're juggling all those balls, spinning all those plates, but they're not lawyers, to be able to come to me and say, Stephen, can you help me with the legal side of things? And it's aimed really at those businesses that aren't quite big enough to get their own in-house lawyer, because that's a cost, right? Get your own in-house lawyer. It's probably going to be 60, 70, £100,000 maybe to have somebody in-house to do it, so you can be on their beck and call. So they're not quite at that stage, but equally they're not a firm and not a company that just needs a lawyer once or twice a year. They need somebody that's there on hand regularly. So the clients that I have signed up to VIP Legal are the ones that generally I'm speaking to on a almost daily basis, certainly at least once a week, about a variety of different issues. And those clients that are on it, yeah, they really value the fact that they've got me on speed dial almost, that they can just pick up the call, schedule a quick Teams meeting, and not worry about the costs, because that's all built into the fee. So on fees, generally speaking, I'll look at the level of work that firm or company will require, the level of employees, the size and turnover of the business, and then work out an annual subscription fee. They might pay that monthly just to ease it off, but it's an annual subscription fee. There's a fixed fee, like all of the stuff that I do is a fixed fee. If we end up doing a bit more work, right, all that will happen is we'll get to the end of the year and say, hey, look, this didn't quite work for me. It needs to be a higher fee. Or I'm honest enough to say, you're paying too much. Right? You didn't use me enough, so let's reduce it down. So it's something that works both ways. Both people need to be happy. Both sides need to be happy about what the fee is, what the level of support is. So it's kind of unlimited frontline support. Right. So how it works, how the VIP legal works is you don't get me unlimited for the whole year doing anything and everything. So we'll segment it off. So if you get frontline, immediate legal support on whatever it is, if that then turns into what I would term a project, then we'll quote separately for that project. So as an example, somebody has an issue with their employee. So we'll sit down, we'll have a chat, we'll go through it all, and if provide them with whatever they need as answers on a phone call, on a Teams call. But if after that we've found that this employee is now issued an employment tribunal claim, then my scheme doesn't cover the costs of running that employment tribunal claim. We sit down and go, okay, let's cost this separately. So it's unlimited to the point of you get me as an unlimited, sort of initial frontline support on anything, but it isn't a completely open-ended supply of legal services, because I'd run out of time and I wouldn't earn enough money. So there's a balance, but I find that the clients that like it are the ones, as I say, that we're both decent human beings. So I'm not trying to take advantage of you by saying, look, it's £25,000 a year and you get 5 hours a week or whatever it might be, and you're overpaying. We'll work it out, and very quickly as well. If it becomes clear that after 3 months you've only rang me once and you're paying £1,000 a month, then I'm probably going to turn around and say this isn't working for you. So it's about fairness and balance between building that relationship with clients and working something out. Okay, so VIP Legal is aimed at business owners of larger small businesses, so probably turning over more than a few £1 million up to probably about £10 million, maybe with staff at about 50 people upwards, who want support, legal support, first-class legal support on tap. So what they get with VIP Legal is the ability to have priority access to me on phone calls, on Teams calls, in internal meetings, in board meetings, whatever it might be, to discuss whatever legal issue that they're facing right now, and I'll provide them with that frontline support. And yes, it's the idea behind it is it's an annual contract, but they get that support across the course of the year.